What did they make of you as a vet?
Great question. I think I was a bit of a novelty, really, a bit of a curiosity, a strange specimen, if you like. I think initially they didn't think that I would have any kind of common ground with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't imagine that we did orthopedic surgery on animals.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think the surgeons I know, orthopedics and issues, are always very surprised, and the medics always very surprised that we do things to a similar sort of level.
Yeah. So the sort of things that they would say was, well, yes, but you wouldn't put a bone plate in, would you? Well, yes, actually, we do. Oh, but you haven't got an operating theatre like we've got. Well, yes, actually, we have. Okay, but you wouldn't do it aseptically, and you haven't got a sterile setup, and say, actually, yes, we have all of those things. But then you find that the more that they criticize you and discuss it with you, then you find that you've got a lot of skills and knowledge that they don't have.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things about being a surgeon in the human field is that it's very narrow.
Mm-hmm.
So they might be very, very knowledgeable and practiced about doing the little bit that they do, or the big bit that they do, but whatever it is that they do, maybe it's hip replacements or whatever, but they don't know anything about analgesia. And they know very little about anesthesia and diagnostic imaging. Okay. So one of the things that astonished them was that we take our own radiographs. They couldn't believe that we were actually allowed to take our own radiographs and actually allowed to press the button, because they've always been told when they're doing their practices, no, you need a radiographer. That's the person who presses the button, and it's not you.
Yes.
So it made me appreciate really be even more appreciative of being a vet, is that you can get involved in all these other things. If I want to do an X-ray, I can do an X-ray. If I want to do a laboratory test, I can take the blood. I can run the test if I want to. I can do all of those things. Yeah. If I want to anesthetize a patient, okay, as long as I've got the skills and knowledge, I can anesthetize that patient. If I want to do an epidural, I'll do that. So it's great that you can do all of those things. You don't have to, but you have the knowledge and you have the skill to do that.